Hey brother, I know it stings right now. I know you're staring at your phone, wondering how someone who once whispered forever could vanish like none of it mattered. You're sitting in that silence, reliving every word she said, every moment she smiled, and you're asking yourself, was it all fake? Let me give it to you straight. Right now she might seem fine. She's out there smiling, posting, partying, acting unbothered. That glow, it's not real. It's a cover-up, a mask. While you're in the trenches, feeling, reflecting, breaking, and rebuilding, she's just distracting herself. But here's the kicker. You're healing. She's not. You see, pain hits men early. Women, it hits them later. And it hits harder. And when it finally crashes down on her, no one will be there to pick her up. No more validation, no more audience. Just silence. That same silence you've been sitting with. Women deal with breakups in reverse. They leave emotionally, months before they walk away physically. So when it ends, they sprint into distractions. They blame you. They feed off their friends, their DMS, attention. And for a while, it works. But healing starts in solitude, in that dark room where you sit alone and say, I'm going to grow from this. And when you grow from pain, you become dangerous, in the best way. She thought she left you broken. Nah, she set you free. She thought she'd find better. But most men, they're not built like you. They don't listen, forgive, or show up the way you did. They don't have your depth. So she starts comparing. And the deeper she dives into that comparison pool, the more she drowns in regret. Because you weren't perfect. You were real. And real haunts people addicted to fantasy. At first, she won't admit it. She'll post subtle quotes, fake strength, maybe even throw a little shade. But when the noise dies down, when the room gets quiet, that's when reality knocks. She'll revisit those old messages, scroll through pictures she swore she deleted. She'll feel that familiar emptiness, the kind only you filled. And it's not love she feels. It's loss. Real, deep, irreversible loss. But by that time, you're gone. Not physically, emotionally, spiritually. You've grown. You've detached. You've become the man who doesn't beg for closure because he found peace instead. And that silence, that's the loudest thing she'll ever hear, because silence from a man who once loved deeply says, I've let go. I've taken back my power. I don't need you anymore. And no woman wants to feel replaceable to the man who once made her his world. She expected you to chase, to stay stuck, to double text, to lurk on her stories, to still be available. But when she sees nothing, no messages, no reactions, no interest, that's when it begins. Was I not enough? Did he find someone better? Did he stop loving me? Each of those questions cuts deep, because a woman's ego is far more fragile than she'll ever show. And when the man she discarded becomes unreachable, she feels it like a weight she can't shake. Eventually, she'll reach out, not out of love, out of ego, a test, a poke, just to see if she still lives rent-free in your mind. The, hey, hope you're doing okay messages? They're not affection, they're power plays. And the strongest move you'll ever make? Not replying, not with hate, not with emotion, just indifference. Because nothing scares someone more than realizing they no longer have access to your heart. You see, most women walk out thinking you'll still be there, just in case. But when they realize the door is closed for good, it messes with them. Because for once, they're not in control. That's when the spiral begins. She scrolls through memory lane, hears that song that reminds her of your car rides, walks past your favorite spot, and feels a sting in her chest. And still, she can't reach out. Her pride won't let her, because deep down, she knows. She had something real, and she threw it away, chasing butterflies. And what's worse, she can't talk about it. Not with her friends, not with her new guy, not with anyone. She has to carry that regret in silence, all because she didn't recognize your worth when it mattered. She'll try to replace you, but you can't duplicate authenticity. You can't recreate emotional safety. You were a rare breed. And now, she knows that. She left a man who would have weathered storms for her, for a thrill. That faded. And now she's stuck. Stuck in patterns. Stuck in comparisons. Stuck in the echo of what could have been. But you're rising. You're evolving. You're building in silence. You're glowing. With no captions. You're not the man she left. You're the man she could never have kept. And that realization, that's her karma. So don't chase. Don't explain. Don't pose to prove anything. Let your peace be your loudest statement. Because while she's stuck in temporary highs, you're becoming timeless. And one day, she'll hear about you, thriving, respected, calm, fulfilled. And it'll hit her. She didn't just lose a man. She lost the man. Keep walking. Keep building. Keep becoming. Because time always reveals the truth. And your growth will be the echo she hears forever.